are, guys. We're finally in the all-new AVIATOR on the road where we should be, and I'm going to start off by talking about the ride and the comfort. This vehicle is called an AVIATOR, and it really does feel like you're floating above the clouds. The ride is very, very smooth, very sure-footed, and thanks to the air glide suspension, you really don't feel the bumps on the road. It's very, very smooth. On top of that, thanks to the all-wheel drive and the drive mode, which I'll touch on in a moment, you get maximum performance, maximum traction, and blend with good fuel economy depending on the driving situation. So, drive modes, what are they all about? Well, this vehicle has an array of different driving modes, and it blends the vehicle's performance and driving characteristics. And if you have the air glide suspension on the presidential model, it even can adjust the ride height accordingly. So you have various different modes. Normal driving mode is what we're in at the moment. This allows you to drive with a blend of performance and fuel economy. You also have sport driving mode, which alters the gear ratios. It also allows a little bit more throttle response, so you get maximum performance, and it's great for overtaking. It holds the revs a little bit longer. All of those driving modes are controlled here by the small rotary shift, and you can do it on the fly, which Lincoln call it, which means as you're driving. We also have deep sand mode, which is great for this region. We have other modes for slippery conditions, rock crawling and things like that. And we have a conserve mode, which helps us maximize on fuel economy. So that's what the drive modes are all about. So, as I mentioned during the walk around, I'm sat inside the chalet theme interior on the presidential, and thanks to these 30-way perfect positioning seats, I'm comfortable whatever the conditions. You can really tailor each part of the seat cushion and the headrest to fit your body exactly. I've got cooled seats which are ventilated, of course. I've even got massage, so I can choose from a whole array of different massage settings so that I feel refreshed when I get to my destination. The AC is impressive, and of course in the UAE, especially during 40+ degree summers like this, you've got controls for all 3 rows. You're always cool, you're always comfortable, and so are your passengers. You've also got technology at your hand. I talked about the Revel Ultima 3D sound system, so all passengers get a really nice, rich sound experience. You've got USB chargers everywhere inside the vehicle. You've got 12-volt power. You've got a 230-volt power socket. Everything you need is inside this car. Another thing that I mentioned on the walk around is the adaptive pixel LED headlamps. And being HID, being automatic, we also have automatic high beams. Even in tunnels and dark conditions like this, even in bad weather, they give incredible visibility. Another thing is, as you're driving around corners, the lights actually adapt around corners. There are sensors, which is part of the collision avoidance detection system known as CADS, which actually read oncoming traffic and will adjust the lights according to the traffic conditions and other users of the road. So that's pretty impressive as well. Now that we're on the highway, I really want to talk about the driver assistance features. You would have seen during the walk around, there's a dedicated menu because this vehicle has so many different features. Let's start with the cruise control. So of course the vehicle does come with cruise control. We also have adaptive cruise control, which means that you can adjust the distance from the vehicle in front of you as you're driving up to a maximum speed that you've preset. And as the vehicle in front slows down, your car will slow down. Our vehicle goes one step further. We have adaptive cruise control with stop and go. So what that actually means is, even if the vehicle in front comes to a complete stop, our vehicle will do so as well, even if it's abrupt. And once that vehicle starts moving again within a certain time frame, our vehicle will start moving again. That's not enough for Lincoln customers. So we also have lane keep assist and lane centering. So as I'm driving down the highway, the vehicle will use the cameras and radars to keep me dead center in the middle of the lane, and it will also stop me from moving across different lanes. You'll even feel a little bit of torque on the steering wheel to make sure that it keeps you where you're supposed to be going. You've also got our infamous BLIS, which is blind spot information system, which even works with trailers. So if you do tow a trailer or a boat, something like that, it will even spot vehicles coming into your blind spot there as well. Last but not least, I don't like traffic, and I know there's a lot of people that find it a little bit stressful. The good thing is with the Lincoln Aviator, even traffic is not stressful. With traffic assist, as you're driving, the vehicle can take over all of the controls for you, the steering, the accelerating, the braking. Think of it as a very slow cruise control. So even in the worst traffic conditions, you can sit back, enjoy your 28 speaker sound system and relax, get to your destination refreshed. Some other really nice features that I want to talk about is first of all the engine and the power. This thing, remember, delivers 400 horsepower and 415 pound-foot of torque. That means when you put your foot down, this thing really does fly. And the good thing is it always makes sure that you still remain comfortable. So Lincoln has a feature called continuously controlled damping when it comes to the suspension, and that's standard across the entire Aviator range. So it makes sure it reads the road hundreds of times in a second to make sure that your journey is smooth and it evens out any bumps or abnormalities in the road. On top of that, this vehicle has a camera and radar system, as I mentioned earlier, which also reads the road condition ahead. So if there's a pothole, if there's a speed bump, it will actually control each individual wheel at the suspension to give you the smoothest possible experience over that challenge or obstacle, whatever it might be. How cool is that? So there you go. This is as much information as I can squeeze into this video about the Aviator, and trust me, there's a lot more. Now, with Lincoln, it's not just about our vehicles and our beautiful facilities, as you've already seen. It's about our service. We want to make sure that our service is as luxurious and effortless as possible. So we welcome you into our showroom, where we offer world-class hospitality. We also offer something called Lincoln to You, where we'll bring the vehicle to you, your home, your office, wherever you wish, and you can drive and see the vehicle for yourself. So don't take my word for it. We look forward to seeing you. Alternatively, you can contact us by going to the inquiry page on our website. You can use the Altair Motors app, or you can call us on 800 Motors. From me, I'm now going to sit back and enjoy the rest of my effortless, luxurious journey, flying high above the clouds in the Aviator. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you soon.